Hello everyone and welcome back to another Roblox video. So today I'm teaching you guys, well, not just how to win at Military Tycoon, but all tycoons in general, because they're all very similar, alright? So I will be going into this tycoon specifically, which is a really fun game. Despite the bugs, it's really fun and I highly recommend you pick it up. But basically, what I tell you, you can use most of it. Either just straight up using exactly what I say or adapting the strategy on nearly any tycoon game on, well, basically just any tycoon game. Alright, so yeah, this is Military Tycoon by Infinity Interactive. You got all sorts of things, military machines, battleships, helicopters, aerial battles, and just all sorts of stuff. Right now it's got the Halloween update going on, and got the group, it's got voice chat. It's really fun. It's really fun. What? Oh, I just took a look at the badges, and I don't have this one. I don't know how to get this one. I'm just gonna look that up real quick. Okay, never mind. I don't think this is available anymore, sadly. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's fine. Anyway, let's get into this. So here we are in the game. You can pick any country you want that's available. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter which one you pick. There's no bonuses or anything. It's just, whichever one you feel like playing. It seems USA and Japan are both taken. So yeah, we're just gonna play someone that absolutely everyone loves. North Korea. Cause why not? Okay, you got daily rewards, which is some experience, which increases your rank. Not entirely sure what that does, but yeah. Oh, I've kind of already finished my Tycoon, so yeah. You also have rebirthing, so we're just gonna go ahead and get in another rebirth. Okay, so here we are in the Tycoon. It's also got, you got an event, plenty of dudes in the sky, which, okay, if they decide to attack us now, it's not gonna be, but I mean, I got the force field, but, okay, whatever, it's fine. Anyway, you got a lot of stuff you can get. So yeah, basically on all Tycoon games, pay close attention to what I'm about to do. Get them. See this? This dude right here? In this game, this is basically how you get money, by buying workers. Alright? You can spend that money on getting more workers. Get all the workers first. You want to maximize your income before you spend money on anything else, like weapons and walls and pretty much anything else. The first order of business on your Tycoon should always be to maximize money. Now that's more for Tycoons that are conveyor based or worker based, like this one. Basically, with the conveyor based ones, you have a conveyor belt, and then you have things that you have these droppers that drop stuff on the conveyor belt, and that's how you get it. Well, this one doesn't have that, but yeah, it does have these workers, so yeah. Make sure you get the workers. Also, always look for codes. Now I've already used the codes, but yeah, check if your game has codes. But don't use them if you've already completed your Tycoon. Only use them early game, because that's when they'll be best used. Because if you use them late game, well, you can already get whatever amount of money the codes will give you. I mean, codes are never overpowered, okay? They're just, basically tiny little boosts to help you out. Which is why it's best to save the codes for when you're, starting out. Save them for early builds, alright? So yeah, now that we've got all of the workers at the ready. Oh, also pay attention to like joining groups, because sometimes you can get boosts. Did I join the group? Okay, looks like I did join the group. That might be why I've got this ×2 multiplier right here, because I joined the group, but you know what? Oh, no. Okay, we're just gonna buy everything, get to the 2nd floor, because typically on Tycoons, like this, once you get to the 2nd floor, you can start adding more buildings, but it appears we can get more workers out here, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Remember, focus on money first. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get all the money there, since I've, you know, forced that into your head enough. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the money part, and once that's done, well, we'll get to the next part. So, editor, you know what to do. Alright, now, we're busy working on getting money, but there are other ways, okay? For example, you can join a clan, but it doesn't seem anyone has any clans. Even if there were, though, that can be kind of tricky. Like I said, this game has some bugs. One of the bugs is, well, when you have a clan, alright? When you join a clan, everyone in that clan will be your ally. But then if you die, they will no longer be considered allies. Like, you'll still be in the clan and stuff, but you just won't have any, you know, they won't appear. Okay, this is the sort of the basic airplane in this game, alright? Well, the other one was a basic airplane, but this one has guns and a missile. So we can actually now try to take this oil rig. Honestly, the only one we can take, we could probably try to go after are these guys, but you know what? Okay. Okay, that's one down. Okay. Just hop out like that, and booyah, the place is no longer French. So now you can just spawn a Chinook to get out of here. Okay. Now, some vehicles, you can't use the weapons on them, unfortunately. Some you can, some you can't. If you're like me and have no friends to do this with, well, definitely stick to the single player machinery. And okay, what's that? Oh, they only have 880 cash. And look at that, we're already at like 133,000. And we haven't even started getting money from the oil rig. So yes, we're gonna spend that on more. We're gonna make sure we can get more money. Plus these guys, we can get them to follow us around, but we don't need that yet. Now there are more workers you can get down here. I'm thinking we have to buy some stuff here, maybe? We probably have to buy the bunker access. Whatever, we can get more money. More money producers. We'll have to buy this first. Yep, there we go. Lag. Okay, so next you have your typical tycoon. By now you should have enough money to start, well, really building up your base. And yeah, I mean, you could just immediately you could just start and go through all the weapons, just getting all the weapons one at a time. But in this tycoon, and in some tycoons, you actually have to get one weapon at a time. You can't just jump to the second floor and get the weapons up there. You have to get the weapons from the first floor first, then go on to the weapons on the second floor. So yeah, obviously, do that. But I mean, if it's not necessary, you can just definitely just save up for the top tier weaponry. Which would be the items up here. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy all those items and yeah. Let's say, okay, so you started buying the top tier items, okay? But let's say it'll still take you a while to get those items, and you know, it's just the money game is so slow. You don't want to have to wait, you know. It can get boring waiting for the money to grow, or you don't have the time. Well, yeah, it can get boring or whatever, so yeah. Well, some tycoons just so happen to have vehicles. Now, on this game, I would highly recommend you go and get the Abram Tank. Now, to get the Abram Tank, you have to find different pieces all over the map, alright? That would be the best land vehicle. Because it's basically, you get to control the gun on there while you're driving. So, yeah. We're just gonna... lag. We're just gonna grab you. So yeah, you got vehicles, alright. Definitely go for the Abram Tank. So yeah, there are plenty of vehicles you can go after, alright. So obviously, when you start out, the first one you're gonna get is the, you know, the ATV. It's just gonna be the very simple, basic one. In fact, you can get one for free right over here. You get a free ATV. I think this one, actually. Now this one has a gun, but you can't use it. So, you know, it doesn't matter. You still get a free car. And yeah, you can find the different parts up around here. You can see this like river here. You can find the different parts for the Abram, like up in these areas and in these towns, like right here. I've already found all the parts, plus they move them seemingly with each update. So really there's no telling where they are, and all current information is out of date. So yeah, honestly, all I can say is good luck. I hope you guys can find them. When that's done, you get yourself a decent little tank. So yeah, you get yourself a decent little tank, and you get to work the gun while driving. So yeah. Definitely a one-person machine, which is always good if you don't have friends. I didn't mean to buy that, but okay. However, there's also aviation, as you already saw. the F-18 and the Invictus are both event items, and their event items are always good. Also, there's sea, naval machines. Okay. Now, one more thing to note when it comes to this Tycoon: when you rebirth, you lose all the items you own, like the Jeep, the ATV, and pretty much all these blue items down here you no longer have. However, there are other things, okay? Like, for example, the Tiger Tank, the Himar, basically these items, like gray and stuff, and like the laser truck. So yeah, these little gray items here, you get to buy those. You have to buy each component to build them. Same thing with the planes and with the ships. Now, that can be expensive and take a lot of time. It can take a lot of time to get some of these machines. But you know what? That's fine. Because you don't lose those with a rebirth. Even after you rebirth, you can keep those items, and some of them, yeah, you get to keep those. So yeah. Now, as you can see, there's also these gems right here, alright? That's a second unit of currency, right? Secondary currency. This isn't the only Tycoon game where I've seen this, and you can, so yeah, it's sort of like a unique gem-based currency. And yeah, there are ways of, like, there's typically a way of getting it that isn't normal cash. So yeah, pay attention to that and try, if you can, to maximize it, right? Just like with the normal cash, try to maximize the currency gain. So yeah, now our loadout is pretty much complete. Okay, so I just realized that the volume was really loud, and I don't know if you guys could hear me up to this point. Hope you guys could, editor. But anyway, yeah, so there's plenty in this Tycoon to buy, and it'll take a minute to do all that. But let's just say you don't want to sit and grind for all of it. Well, you can go exploring. And, pick some fights with other players, capture different places. Like we captured the oil rig, try to capture some more places. Really, once you're built up, now is the time to really explore. Just might as well guess you have that. Lag. Now, going a bit too far outside your base would be pretty bad, but we do have plenty of items we can use to like, we do have plenty of items we can use, whether it's land, sea, or air. I guess this time we'll, let's use one of my favorites, the Sachsen frigate. Alright. Now this is a really nice battleship, okay? And yes, a lot of the fighting will be in there, and yes, your base can be raided, so do be careful. Oh! We almost forgot to get some soldiers. Are these like 2 more guns right here? I don't know. But yeah, this is a really good ship. It's one of the ones where you have to buy each piece for, so if even after you rebirth, you'll still have this. And it's really good because every single one of these is a missile. Plus it's got its targeting computer, you can upgrade it. It's just a really good ship. It's got a good speed, it's got a gun you can control while driving, plus missiles your friends can use, it's just got a lot of stuff. A lot of features, definitely would go for it. Also, another one this is definitely more of a glitch, but if you get the destroyer, it's got this little helipad on it, and one of the helipads will automatically give you this attack helicopter, which is actually really decent. Okay, I would definitely recommend you get the attack helicopter when you can, but you know, it allows you to get the attack helicopter before you're supposed to be able to, because typically you need a specific amount of rebirths in order to get the heli. Oh, yeah, we have some gems, so. Huh. Okay, it's not letting me open that. Oh, I probably need... Yeah, no, it's bugged. Yeah. One of another number of bugs. Okay, so since we have pretty much maximized our finances, well, we're basically giving the maximum amount of money we can. Also, we kind of had to join a new server. That's stuff to do, but yeah. Now we don't own the oil rig, but we can go and retake it. That's fine. So you can basically just sit and wait for everything to, you know, for all your money. But that can be boring at times. Believe me, I know. I honestly hate that myself. So why not? So that's why you invest in vehicles. Today, now, the attack helicopter is one that we're going to use now, but well, yeah. But that, you need like 5 rebirths to get that. There is another way, though, and that would be with the destroyer. Now, the destroyer you can get on any rebirth, but you have to buy it, sort of like the carrier. Now, it can be pretty costly, but you can get it early game, because you get it early game. Oh, a clan request, right? So yeah, you can just immediately get the attack helicopter. Now, you do this glitch, you be careful, because they can kind of push it overboard. But yeah, now you got an attack helicopter without the necessary amount of rebirths. And we may have some company. Well, I mean, this attack helicopter is pretty decent. And of course, let's see who all's in the clan. So Flix and Johomo. Or Jahomez. Jahomo. So yeah, anyway. Yeah, once you get a good helicopters are... Now, we did take it with the airplane earlier, but it's far easier to use a helicopter, alright? Especially the attack helicopter, because you can... Lag. And that can happen. Just get right up. give it a minute, and there you go. You now have your own naval base. Whose flag is that? I don't even know what's going on. Anyway, yeah. It appears we're okay, it appears we need to work on the land. But yeah, okay, by now there should be, oh look at that, we have 300,000 cash, right? And that's only with like a 1.6 multiplier plus this, I don't know, times 2 extra multiplier. Yeah, obviously it'll take way more time the earlier in the game you are, but yeah, it'll still build up a lot of, it'll build up over time from just, you know, waiting and stuff. Yeah, really just go ahead and grab. So yeah, basically just fly around, sail around, or drive around. And then come check back in every so often. Make sure your base isn't being raided, because people can do that. And then, you know, if it's not, just grab some cash and then work on now. So yeah, now as you can see, you know, we're only getting a little bit now, so yeah, we're just gonna head back here and start unlocking this crap. Ooh, another little fun thing to do is hovercraft. You see, this is a very glitchy item, as you can see, but it is incredibly fun. Boing, 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 meow. As you can see, now it does kind of need some upgrades. So we're gonna go ahead and grab some upgrades real quick. And there. But yeah, this is basically one of the more fun items to use. We can't get... There's no weapon upgrades? Oh well, that's fine. Could have sworn I had a friend who had weapon upgrades on that, but it's fine. It's fine, but yeah, basically the big thing you're gonna have to get is, yeah, really start putting money towards this. Once you have the destroyer and can get the, so yeah, but basically just get into a vehicle. Early gamers should, if you're early game, it's best to use airplanes, because this is basically an early game airplane, but it's not that bad. It's actually pretty decent in the skies. Not the fastest or the strongest, but you can still deal some damage. always slow on flares, but... But yeah, as you can see, we just sort of won that. And I'm not even the best with an airplane, so... I mean, this is an early game airplane, and... really a better one to use. Now, this is more of an event one. So yeah, if you have it or can get it, good for you. Because yeah, as you can see, it's pretty good. We just completely blew him out of the sky and killed him. Yeah, their event items are really good, though they do need to work on fixing the existing bugs before adding new items. We're just gonna leave it just right there on top of the anti-air weapons for safekeeping, you know? I personally cannot wait to get the Spitfire. I love the World War II aircraft, you know? It's just freaking awesome. So yeah, also as you rebirth, you get more items. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy you. Really just try to, you know, first focus on your, first focus on the money. Then focus on the equipment you're working with. And like your armor and weapons, and powers and stuff, if such things are available, and yeah. Then really focus on getting your base, okay? And then once the base is really defensible, like this is now with the walls and crap, then you focus on the other smaller things that would do less, that aren't as immediately useful. Like, for example, the boats. Like, for example, certain vehicles, like, you know, you can start putting money towards the Abram Tank and stuff like that. And just getting items that wouldn't be immediately useful. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna just sit and finish building the Tycoon, and we can go over rebirths, because some Tycoons do have that. Okay, so it turns out my, so I stopped recording to, like, finish my base, and then I forgot I stopped recording, so I never started recording again, so I didn't have any footage of getting to the rebirth part, but, yeah, so we're just gonna... So yeah, I'm just gonna finish the video from Minecraft since I can't get on Roblox right now. Anyway, yeah, so when it comes to rebirths, you start over, you tend to get a boost, and really it's just good to get a few rebirths under your belt, but don't go overboard with it. Don't spend so much time grinding for rebirths that you end up getting bored with the game. So yeah, keep that in mind when rebirthing, alright? You lose stuff, but you do also tend to sometimes get a multiplier and sometimes extra items, like in Military Tycoon. So yeah, just be wary of that. Also, make sure you're a nobody within the server, right? Don't make people mad before you rebirth. That is a huge mistake. Because, you know, they will take advantage of the fact that you now lost everything. A Military Tycoon, you do keep what's in your inventory, but, yeah, beyond that, you lose everything. Well, also the stuff like the military machines, but, how's mangrove swamp? Hey, food. But yeah. just keep that in mind. And is that a... Oh, I thought that was an elder outpost. But hey, there is a village, so yeah. Just keep that in mind. Make sure you make sure you're in a good position to rebirth, because you also lose all your money as well. And yeah, but you know, if you're in a good position, go right ahead. Have fun with it. Anyway, I believe that's everything. You know, honestly, maybe I should work on my speedrunning technique, you know? I should learn how to speedrun. Maybe if I'm lucky, I could get in some sort of collaboration with the, you know, actual speedrunners, you know, like Kieran Dev or Yellow. That might be fun, right? Watching me get beat up by a bunch of people who are actually popular. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and practice some speedrunning, and oh my gosh, it just breaks apart. Yeah. Actually, I don't really know what I'm gonna be doing. Anyway, I'm just gonna have fun. Hope you guys have some... Mojang, can you please fix this broken building? I did it again. Hey. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed. So yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Remember to try out that military tycoon, because it's pretty fun, and the more likes it gets, the more codes it gets, the more attention the game gets by the developers, the more updates. Just, I'm hoping they don't fix that hovercraft. Alright, if they totally nerf it, that's fine, but just the actual movement glitch, that's fine. They can keep that, because that's just hilarious to watch. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. So yeah, remember to hit the big red subscribe button below the video, because that definitely helps me out. Like, I could totally use that right now. Like, especially now, this point in my life, I could really use the help. So, you know, anyone hitting that subscribe button will be greatly appreciated. Like, seriously, thank you. And yeah, with that, my friends, sayonara.